Hello, Teesside Train Spotting. How we doing? Welcome to a lovely lovely day here in Preston. Classic British weather. You're right there. That is for sure. You're right there. It's absolutely horrendous, luckily. It's nice and dry in here where I am. I see your Edison video. Was a great catch, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I put a short on and I put the full length video on as well. Always go down well to the old steam engines. For sure. Always go down well. I commented on the edit. Yeah, I saw it. I liked your comment. I did put a like on it. Don't know. Should be about somewhere. It's usually about somewhere. This weather's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. It's alright. Alright for Sunday. I nearly didn't bother coming out, but I thought I've got to go out and do a few jobs and errands, so I thought I might as well just have an hour or so here, see what's happening. Probably not so much, but there you go. I was passing, so I thought there's no harm just to come and sit here for a bit. See what happens. It won't be long because it's going to go dark early tonight. It's going to start going dark about 4ish today, 4:30. There's nothing special running, unfortunately. Just have a look. Unfortunately. He must be getting wet through on that motorbike. Good Lord. Hello, RA221. How are we doing? How's it going? Excellent. Glad to hear it. Are you having lovely weather like this? I'll have to put my engine on for a minute. It's not actually that warm. It's a bit chilly. Hello there, AS from Tokyo. How are we doing? How's life in Tokyo? Welcome. Hello from Tokyo. How are we doing? How do I get a crown? I don't know. I've no idea how it works, Teesside. I don't even understand all that business with crowns and stuff. It's something to do. I just don't know. I don't understand it. I don't. Sometimes I turn it off. I can turn it off before I go live. So I don't know what it means. It gets you XP points that you can hype videos with, but I don't actually understand it. Hello, 200 Wheels on Rails. Just wanted to say how much I appreciate all the hard work and effort put into every single video. You deserve 100 million views. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, if only. But yeah, it's that crown business is to do with you collect these XP points. It'll be at the top of your screen, and then you can go to a video and hype the video. What that does exactly, I do not know, but you can hype the video. That's all I can tell you. I need to be king. I caught a cold day. Winter has come to my hometown, Tokyo, as well. Yeah, it's certainly come here. It's not. It's coldish, but it's very wet, as you can see on the camera. Very wet. Add a Q&A sticker. What the hell's that mean? Hello, Jeanette. How are we doing? Is your weather anything like my weather here? Yeah, I have no idea what the crown thing is. It goes up and down and up and down. I have no idea. It's influenza season in Hong Kong. Oh dear. How's it going, Jeanette? Are you having this same dreadful weather that I'm having? I'll never say I'm not determined. I'm either not determined or I'm stupid. It's probably stupid. Hello, Vasia. How we doing? Hello, Beluscu. How we doing? Not raining like it is there, just drizzling, yeah. I was piling it down here. It wasn't when I arrived, it was just drizzle when I arrived, but it's picked up at some speed. And it's definitely colder. I've got my engine running here and I've got my heated seats on. Temperature's dropped. 8 degrees it's saying here for me. I weren't going to come out at all, but my mum wanted some shopping, so I thought I might as well make an afternoon of it and go and come here for a bit, and then yeah, I think I need sectioning. Anybody who sits out here in this weather has definitely got issues. Hello, Leeds, how we doing? No, you don't have a crown yet. I don't know how it works, Teesside. I think it's not just what you do on this channel. I think it's your overall collective comments that get you. Because I know when I comment on other streams, I always have a crown straight away. So I think it's your overall collective activity that you do. I don't think it's just, what you do here today. I think there's more to it than that. But I've not looked into it proper. I've no idea. And then when you've got a few points, you can hype videos with. I know that much. Won't I help me flipping thinking it with then? You can hype videos, but what that does, I do not know. I've no idea. Hello, Game Dogs. How we doing? Hello, Mina Kassanen. How we doing? Hello, Cap Studios. How we doing? Yeah, it's weird how it works. I just do not know. I think I just don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's just collectively this stream. I think it's your overall collective activity on YouTube. Hello, Charles Rodriguez Saavedra. How are we doing? Saavedra. Leeds, I am sick. Oh, you were sick. That's not so good. Half of my school is sick. Excellent. I think if you are a regular visitor and comment, it's to do with the biggest fan. Yeah, I just don't understand it, Jeanette. I've not delved into it. Keeps coming up at the bottom of my screen saying add a question and answer sticker. I don't know what the hell that's about. They keep doing these new things, YouTube, and I can't keep up. Google what a paramour is. I can't Google it at the moment because I'm obviously streaming. And I haven't got my iPad with me today. Not much happening there today, no there's not. See, they're all protesting in Southport now about something. God only knows what that's about. Jeanette, Google what a paramour is. It's my favourite, a paramour. No trades today. There'll be something along soon, but we won't be overrun with them, that's for sure. Parmesan cheese. Oh no, Parmesan cheese is. It's that flaky blooming crumbly crap that you sprinkle on pizzas and pasta and stuff. It's delicious. Has anyone seen a Pacer 142 in the old days? I've been on loads of them, travelled on loads, seen loads. We used to have them all the time where I live. They still haven't caught this. They still haven't. They've got him this morning. They've got him this morning, Jeanette. I saw it on news in a park in London. I saw it on BBC News websites. They arrested him either this morning or yesterday afternoon in a park in London. Somebody stood at a bus stop, recognised him. And so they went, there's the photos at police arresting him in a park. Hello, Rich Butler, how we doing? It is pretty grim, yeah. I'm glad I'm sat in a nice warm car. Yeah, it's pretty grim here. Hello, Stuart, how we doing? I was watching news this morning and they hadn't caught him, so it must have happened after 88. I don't know when it were, Jeanette, but it's... I saw it on BBC News page that they caught him. And the ironic thing is he's not going to get done for anything because they released him. You know what I mean? He hasn't actually, from what I've read, he hasn't actually been on the run. They just released him and he went off about his business travelling because they accidentally released him. So they can't actually charge him with anything, but they are going to deport him, which to me is wrong. I think he should serve a sentence here myself, because if he gets deported, chances are he won't get any punishment. But he actually, as far as criminality is concerned, he hasn't done it wrong, because they accidentally released him by mistake and he just went off travelling and got on a train or a bus or whatever to London, you know. So it's a bit of a funny one. But yeah, I was watching the whatever she's called, the latest Home Secretary. She's a Labour idiot, so I never take the notice of Labour. If you vote Labour, you know you got rocks in your head. But she was babbling on this morning about something and saying he's going to get deported. And I thought, well, if he gets deported, he won't get any further punishment. Then he'll just go back to wherever he comes from and carry on. Planes are better. That's true. Is that NUC fan? That's why you need to go. Catch you later, NUC fan. Found him in Finsbury Park. Yeah, that's right. You're in a park anyway. I'm same, Stuart, but I just can't vote Labour. Labour want everybody to be poor. It's a crime to have money, if you, in Labour's eyes. They want this big... Oh. Anyway, I'm not going to get political. Everybody's entitled to their own thoughts. I hope I've lost focus. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Well, that's true, Stuart. Yeah, I mean, they're all the same at the end of the day. They're all as bad as each other. I just go for the best of a bad bunch, me. Hello, Gary. How we doing? How's life, Gary? I'm just watching a video here at the same time as talking to you lot, and they're protesting in Southport now, but obviously it's the same old subject, but I don't actually know why it's in Southport today, apart from they're all stood in rain. I don't know why or what it's about. It's live on YouTube. He was found in the park lurking somewhere near the toilets. Was he? Oh well. I saw the video. I saw the video of him being arrested, and they were just two coppers, and they were just stood next to a bench, you know. But anyway, what'll be will be. There's nothing we can do about it. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm on a 390 going to call out. You're always on train, you Teesside train spotting. I think you were having me on. Because every time I speak to you, you're on a train. You must be very wealthy. Because you're constantly on a train. I think you're having me on. I have a real stuffy nose. Excellent. I think you're having me on, Teesside. Because every time you say you're on a train, I'm thinking, you're on a 390 every day. It must be costing you like £100 a day. You're pulling my leg. There is a big bug going about, yeah. And there goes a Trans-Pennine on its way to Manchester Airport. I'd love to be on that plane going to Manchester Airport and jetting off somewhere away from this horrible weather. There's a big bug going about. Yeah, they're all outside the Scaresby Hotel. He loves it, really. Don't forget, if you're new here, hit the subscribe and double tap the screen. Bing. I really enjoyed last night with Steve. Yeah, he's a good laugh. He'll be up on Halloween night, definitely dressed as Hagrid. Small thing that makes you happy. What the hell? I've got quite another question and answer. They keep popping up these question and answer stickers. Hello, FXC 4625. Buenos dias. How are we doing? Yeah. Hello. Depressing changing the clocks. Should up sticks to the southern hemisphere. Enjoy another summer. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Callum. How are we doing? Hi there. He's a tenner, but I got a discount. I didn't expect when he came back with a Hagrid costume. Yeah, I bet he wears that on Friday. The full get-up, I bet. Here comes a Pendolino. The only good thing about this weather is the pantograph spark like hell, but it doesn't show up on camera. That was sparking like mad with that then as it came past, but the camera doesn't pick up the sparks. Yeah. I'll be slowing down for the station. That I think I fell off my bike, so that's not so good. You need to stay on the bike, don't be falling off it. These protests, it's getting crazy. It's going to be every town, every weekend at this rate. It's just going to go on and on and on and on and on. You need stabilisers. Yeah. I once did that, yeah. I remember when I was little and I had a little bike with stabilisers on, and then eventually I just took one off. And then I took them both off and I was away. Oh yeah, they're really going for it here in Southport. People walking around with this huge flag. Enough is enough. Stop the invasion now. All right. The clue is in my name, Callum. I'm not a man. I was welling as well. I was welling as well. I mean whaling. Or welling, that means we're digging a hole looking for water at the same time. You don't just go around in circles then. Yeah. Wheeling, all right. Well, there you go. If you're doing stunts, that's what you get, Callum. That's what happens. Blimey, there's protests everywhere today. What's going on? The world's going mad. The world is going mad. I hope my umbrella's on the move. Hello, Badger, how are we doing? That was some splendid food you made last night, or shall I say this morning. I was drifting in and out of sleep while listening to you cooking. I love that. I don't know what it was. It's some sort of broth or something. It looked excellent. And those sandwiches, oh yeah. You always make me hungry, you. I feel like I need to do a fridge visit when I watch one of your videos. It was excellent. Superb. And as you can see, we're having lovely weather here in the north of England. Hello, J.O. Eva. I'm back. Excellent, J.O. Welcome back. Are those votes all in for Ireland? Oh, I don't know. I've no idea. Oh, they're voting for a new Prime Minister, aren't they? Is it a new Prime Minister? Or whatever they call them in Ireland, whatever the Irish equivalent is. Callum, you're in Northumberland. Excellent. That's a nice part of the country to be in. Northumberland. Do you have a Geordie accent, or are you just a Northumberlander? Whatever a Northumberlander is. I dropped something in between my bed and my wall. Excellent. There's a little 195 on its way to Manchester Airport. Oh, you're a Geordie, are you, Callum? Excellent. Even they talk to me that way, laddie. I love Geordie accents, especially on women. I don't know why. I love it when women talk in Geordie. It's well cool. I was at the match yesterday. Excellent. Yeah. Hello there, Gary. Mention that word. Gary's never far away. Have you had a look at the pianist yet that I've been talking about? Gamazda. You need to. Boy, can she play a piano. She's easy on the eye as well, might I add. But I watch purely for her pianoing skills. I'm going to get a backlash in chat here. Gamazda. It's a good watch. I don't even know where this protest is. They've got a protest here running on my other screen, and I don't know where it is. It's on live on YouTube, but they're all walking down the street, hundreds and thousands of people with Union Jacks. Wherever they are, weather's better than it is here, that's for sure. Okay, catch you later, Callum, and be safe on that bike. No more wheelies. Two wheels on the ground all the time. Hello. Hello, a random CN unit. How's it going? Yes, it's fine. It's fine, but wet and horrible. Yeah, she's too young for me, definitely. I'm old enough to be her dad, even potentially her granddad. So certainly her dad, that's it for sure. The wind's getting up here. Hello, Senga, how are we doing? Somebody was asking about you, really. I can't remember who it were, but somebody said, is Senga not here? I said, she won't be far away. Oh, yeah, Gamazda. She's a top pianist. She's great if you go to bed at night and just put her on in background and it just lullabies you to sleep. Callum, I'm back. Oh, wait, fire. That was a short time away. Have you just pulled a couple of wheelies and come back? Hello, Kanan, how are we doing? How's it going, Sanger? Why do I get a feeling that a Class 158, well, I can assure you, there's none of them are going to come past. Definitely not. Neither of them are going to be passing here in the next, not in the time I'm going to be here anyway. Maybe later on tonight you'll get a 66, but you never get a 158. Never, ever. I've never seen a 158 come through here. They've all been replaced with 195s. I'm at the Great Central Railway at the moment. Is it chucking it down there as well? Hello, Jackie. How we doing? Yes, I'm fine, Singer. I weren't going to bother coming out today, but my mum wants me to do some shopping for her, so I thought I'll come here for an hour or two and then I'll go and do her shopping and go back home. Yeah, that's it. So I'll only be here till about 4-ish, you know. But the 195's rubbish. The 15. Yeah, I must admit, I like the 15. I like the 158 as well. Random. They look a bit more. They seem to have a bit more about them. Oz, it's chucking it down. Oh, hellfire. Hello, D. How we doing? How's it going, D? Welcome. Morning all from Hawaii. I bet the weather's beautiful in Hawaii, isn't it? Oh, Lord, yeah. Hawaii. Whew. When somebody says Hawaii to me, I always think right at bottom end of America. But, you know, in here, you're on a little island in the middle of nowhere. It must be great. It must be great. You look on a map where Hawaii is, and it must be beautiful living there. I've actually never seen what a 195 looks like, but well, there's one just past us. The last train to pass us random CN was a 195. The last train that went past was a 195, and you'll definitely be seeing one of them. Excellent, Chris. Flying the Avatar 2 in an old warehouse, that's good. It's finally getting there, yes. I can't stand hot summers, though. The older I get, yeah. Oh, I'd love to live in Hawaii. You really are out the way there. I don't appreciate just how isolated Hawaii is until I see it on map. Okay, wind's trying to blow my umbrella away. Come back. Even though there is no wind, I think that was just purely a gravitational issue. But I'd love to live there. I mean, you're miles away from anything. Even though it's classed as America, it really is out on its own, is Hawaii. Must be great. But I bet you get your fair share of weird weather as well, don't you? Like perhaps tornadoes and stuff, maybe. You get a lot of wind and stuff, a lot of tornadoes or twisters or whatever you want to call them over there. Do you get that sort of thing in Hawaii? Tidal surges and stuff, it being such a little island in the middle of nowhere. Well, yeah. How the hell does a toad get to Hawaii? It must sneak on a boat. Not so many tornadoes. All right, that's good. I'd have thought where you are. I mean, when you look on map, you're just miles away from anywhere. It just strikes me as, I mean, I could be totally wrong, but it just strikes me as one of them places, beautiful beaches, just people wandering around drinking out of coconuts, nice cocktails, and, you know, and all that business, you know, just like off like Hawaii 5-0, and everybody just walks around with a flowery shirt on all day. It just looks so laid back to me. Was there a steam? Yeah, there was last night, Callum. 6 o'clock last night, and if you look on my channel, there's 2 videos. There's a short and a full-length video of it. It is rubbish here. You get more blue skies here than I've had. It's horrendous is the weather here. It's actually not raining at the moment. It's just an odd drop, but half an hour ago it was raining. I'm in Fleetwood. Yeah, I can imagine. I bet it's a bit blustery in Fleetwood. I've been to Fleetwood millions of times. Millions of times. Yes, there is the Buford toad, very troublesome for dog owners especially. Right. I've stayed in Fleetwood, yeah. I've been loads of times to Fleetwood. On a sunny day, it's beautiful. But last time I went to Fleetwood, I was ill. I got COVID. That's last time I was in Fleetwood. Say, Richard, what would your favourite class be? It's like living in a Tupperware container. I only saw one video, but nice. Yeah, well, there is 2. There's a short. I put a short on today, actually, and I put the normal horizontal one on yesterday. My favourite class of all time, no doubt about it, it's an easy one. I have two, class 40 and class 25. Yeah, well, there's a shorts, and if you look underneath the shorts on my page, you'll see the horizontal video as well that I shot with me proper 4K video camera. No, class 40, random, 40, 40, and 25. Hello, Heather, how are we doing? How's it going, Heather? I was hovering around last night waiting for you to tackle the super hot curry, but I take it you didn't bother. Umbrella keeps getting a mind of its own, bear with me. Get out, you bloody thing. What's going on here? Yes, I was waiting thinking, I think Heather's going to do the hot curry challenge, but you didn't. At least I didn't think you did anyway. If you did, I missed it. I think I could put my umbrella down, actually. The weather's... Not an easy challenge putting an umbrella down in a car. On this glorious day, gorgeous day. And we're going to, and then Megan popped up, and yeah, she's a comic, isn't she, Megan? She's funny. Oh, she's one on her own, is Megan. My God. I can hear 66. Yeah, she is. She's one on her own. There's no, she's no holding back, that's for sure. Chris has a little umbrella specifically to attach to the camera, yeah. Well, I'm going to make some at me. I'm after a piece of plastic, but I cannot just find what I'm after. I know what I want, but I can never see it. If I didn't want it, I'd be tripping over it. You know what I mean? It's one of them. It's a special blue plastic, and you find it when people dismantle pallets. It's like a segregating layer on pallets, especially on things like bricks and stuff, and it's like blue plastic, and it's like got a corrugation in the middle. Sandwich, very lightweight it is, and I want a piece, and I'm going to cut it to fit exactly into my car window. Yeah, she does. She's funny, isn't she? She just comes out with it and she don't care. I nearly had to go to hospital last night with someone setting off a lot of fireworks. Right. No Steve today. No, he's not been in as yet, Sanger. He's funny, isn't he, Steve, as well, my God. Yeah. Didn't a class 40 at one time help another passenger train that failed? Quite possible, random. I mean, when I was young, class 40s were everywhere. That's why I like them the best, you know. I gotta go off for now. Catch you later, Callum. Yeah, he is. He's a comedian. You're right, Sanger. He's funny. I can't wait to see him next Friday. He's going to be dressed up as Hagrid, isn't he? No doubt about it. Yeah. Well, there's not many left in this country, random. There's only about 4 or 3 left in this whole of this country, and one of them does come past here quite every now and then. And if you look on my channel, there is a video of it. Class 40 coming through here. Hello, Andy Storch. How we doing? Yeah. But, yeah, I like the Class 40s. I like the sound they make. There should be more of them at this point, yeah. And I used to love the Class 25s as well, because the reason why that is because when I were about, them were the trains that were everywhere. When I were a kid, they were all over show. Correct. Double tap the screen, folks, yeah. And subscribe if you're new here. I think I also want my bumps feeling sat here in this weather, even though it is actually fine at the moment. I'm very nervous for El Clasico Visca Barca. Right, I don't know what that means, Andy. Come on, Barcelona. It's FC Barcelona versus Real Madrid. All right, got you. Yes, I'm sat at car, Senga. Oh, there's no fear of that. I won't be sat outside in this. Not a chance. Not a chance. My camera's in the car and everything's in the car. Bloody football, can't get away from it. Yeah, you had it on last night, didn't you? What's it called? Kyle? Celtic lost again. Oh, dear. Oh, blimey, I forgot about the Class 59s. Yeah, Class 59s, that was always a funny one, but Class 59. Could never make up my mind where they were coming from with Class 59. I was watching it last night and caught up with some match today. It's the future. What's your team, Stuart? Is it Stockport, I think, Senga? Stockport. Is it Stockport County? Class 57s are a real story. Yeah, I mean, the 57s and 56s are just basically an upgraded 47. That's all they are. They're pretty much identical, apart from the air intakes removed off the top of the cab and all that business. Hello, Brit Bong Des, how we doing? Wagwan, which is Brazilian for something like hello everybody, or how's it going or something. I did look it up. I looked it up and I googled it just to make sure you weren't keep telling me to get lost or something. Class 57. Look, yeah, well, it's the same vehicle basically. 57s and 47s are the same vehicle. They altered the engine in them and the hydraulics and stuff and bits and bats. I like how we got two different topics going here. Yeah, oh yeah, we like to mix it up a bit random, you know, keep everybody happy. Got sports, trains, and anything else. Anything goes. I don't mind. Playing tomorrow night. Bus replacements, all, yeah. There's loads of bus replacements on the East Lancs line today. Odd one or two, Terry, but not as many as summertime. There's always one on a Saturday, pretty much all year round on a Saturday. Because in December they start running these Santa special this, Santa special that, Christmas special that, Christmas special this, you know what I mean? Conversation gets derailed. And there you go, a random, that's a class 195 just going past. That was just for you, random. You're asking about what the 195 is, and that was one that just went past. Conversation gets deep. Yeah, you need to get straight to the point. Here we go. I can see a load of railway stuff coming now. But you know, this is what it's about. YouTube is a good platform to do it on. Do I know who LaserJet is? No, I don't. I know what a LaserJet is, but I don't know who LaserJet is. He does TSW6 content, right? Hello, Railheart. How we doing? Good afternoon, Railheart. LaserJet has about 130k subs. All right, he's doing all right. I wish I did. He's making a do, as they say. Well, yeah, I'm getting there eventually, slowly but surely getting there. But if you got like 130,000 subs, you're no steam today, I'm afraid, Jackie. Lucky if you get a train, never mind a steam train. There is something coming, I can see headlights, but I don't know what it is. I reckon you'll get to 10k by December. Well, we'll see. So who's this asylum seeker that got released? Oh, I don't know, they've arrested him, they won't found him anyway. So he's no longer released, he's back wearing bracelets. I reckon at some point, somebody or someone will derail the conversation. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's got locked back up again, the asylum seeker. There's certainly... Hello, fried chicken, how we doing? I think if they were to let... I think if they let that asylum seeker go again, it will definitely be a miscarriage of justice. Oh God, don't give me giggles. Oh Jesus. How's it going, fried chicken? I haven't seen you for a day or two. Have you been busy elsewhere? Hello, James Smith. Fried chicken, I am a vegan. All right. Hey, up the rain's coming again. Time to get me Rihanna out. Ella, umbrella. my weather protection system back in place. Yep. Yeah, I'm sitting here for a bit fried chicken. James, I'm having a gorgeous pork dinner. Oh, God. Yeah, he's locked back up again, correct. Richard on his train jokes. That is how he lets off a bit. God. Oh, no. Anybody else? Oh, no. Yeah, that was good. That was actually a good one. That ever that was a good one. It was just a ticket. You should buy an umbrella for a kid's pram to go in your car. Yeah, that is the problem. What I need is a. That's what I need. I need a couple of like suckers, so it like I can suck. I can suck it to my car window. It does stay in place normally, but for some reason today it's been a bit naughty. I don't know why. I usually put it, you can't see it, but I put the end of the umbrella on my headrest behind me, and it usually stays in place, but for some reason it's just been a bastard today, pardon the French. It's not playing ball. I did have a massive golfing umbrella, and it said windproof, this proof, that proof, everything proof. You could take it up Mount Everest allegedly. And first day I flipping put it up on fence, it was windy and it blew it to pieces. I thought, yeah, that was brilliant. Do you like Henry Spencer Underhill? I don't know who Henry Spencer Underhill is. He's obviously not an old person, or else he'd be over the hill. They've caught him again, the asylum seeker. He's back behind bars. He is a wizard. All right. I didn't know that. Any sort of particular wizard, or just a general wizard? Is he off a film or something? Harry Potter, maybe, or Wizard of Oz, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a wizard expert, to be honest with you. He's weird. Sorry, I thought you said he's a wizard. He's weird. Who is he? I thought you said he's a wizard. I misread it. Sorry. Bloody hell, sort yourself out. What's with this damned umbrella? We were working perfectly earlier, now it's misbehaving. He is at King's Bruton. I still don't know who he is. Can somebody find out in chat who this chap is and explain? That helicopter was out for ages last night. Then another one came. Oh well, fire. I would... Hello, smooth operator. He's just a smooth operator. I sing that every time you come in. I just can't help reading your name out without singing that. How's it, Ray Light been on? Yes, Ray Light has been on the chat, yes. You're on walkabout. Oh, are you in Australia, Smooth Operator, by any chance? Do train drivers get extra coaching? Train edits 282. Hello, Toby. 28. But I've changed my channel name. Oh, heck, another one, Share. Lots of you youngsters change your channel names often. My advice is don't, because you know, YouTube forgets you when you change your channel name. Hey, Richard, you got a funny joke you want to tell us? No, I haven't. Certainly none that are fit for afternoon chat, that's for sure. Name a train for an edit. Smoothie. Hello. Hello, Zuggy Remel Kader 19. How we doing? Zuggy Remel Kader 19. How we doing? You're new on this channel. That's excellent. Double tap the screen and hit the subscribe button. And come back every day. Yeah, Richard's sitting in his car, pissing it down with the rain. Yeah, correct. YouTube are changing all the names to handles. Yeah, and yet they're not. I think if you go into YouTube settings, there's a button you can unclick and it says something like beta on it or something. And I think if you unclick it, the names will go back to normal, I reckon. Because somebody told me about it and I can't remember who it were. I'm not sure if it were Badger. Somebody told me though, they said, oh no, it weren't. It were a guy called Rob. It were a guy called Rob on another train channel, it were, on the RGW trains, it were. And because I said, oh, everybody's name's showing up funny again. That's why you've got to make sure. The easiest way to get around it is go into your YouTube studio and you can change your handle and just change your handle to something that matches your actual YouTube name. So then at least if it is in that @ format, it's still the same name. That's what I did with mine. If I go in, it just says @RB Rail and a number, but some people's handles are totally different from the YouTube name, and that's what's confusing people. If you change your handle to your YouTube name, then it'll never be a problem, you know. But it's this guy who's called Rob on RGW Trends, and he said it's something like a beta button or something somewhere, and you have to uncheck it or something. But everybody's name comes up normal in mine, so I've never had the problem. So obviously this beta button I haven't pressed, and I will have no intention of pressing it. But the thing to do though, if your handle is different from your YouTube name, make them the same, and then you're all right then. You know what I mean? Where if you go on YouTube Studio, it's YouTube. I think it's customize my channel, and it'll say the channel name, which you can only change, I think, once every 28 days. And underneath you've got YouTube handle, the @ bit. Just change the @ bit to the same as your name. It might not give you the exact, but you can change your name, and you might have just to put a number up next to it or something. But you know what I mean? It simplifies it all. Then if you ever go in a chat that's got the @ before, people still know who you are. Anyway, it's my tech advice for it there. Don't take it as gospel. I'm the one sat here in rain. What do I know? I'm only going off what people have told me. but certainly changing your name is definitely the way. That's as soon as it did it in Ains's a month or so back. So I just went in YouTube customized studio thing, or whatever you call it, customized channel I think it is, and I just changed my handle to the same name as I have as a YouTube name, YB Rail. So it cured that problem. Hello P, how we doing? Hey P, your dad was a swine. Get out, Potter. That's just for you, P. Catch you later, random. Good of you to drop in. Hello, Ryanair. But it's certainly a rocky ride for you today in this weather. Catch you later, random. I had this umbrella set up perfectly earlier, and for some damn reason now I can't replicate what I did. I found it, Richard, if Heather needs help. Ah, right, you found it, have you? Yeah, it's definitely a beta button or something. Some, you know. Do you like, I've been on Ryanair loads of times, loads of times, and I don't mind them at all. I think they get a bit of a bad rep here and there, but I've never had a problem with them. See, I don't mind them, Ryanair, because, you know, it's basic, but that to me is what you want on a plane. You don't want to be sat in a seat with loads of clutter and rubbish, and then somebody after an hour bundling a load of trays of stuff at you and food and stuff. You just want to get on plane, get on with it and get off. You know, and I think it's you know, they're all right to Ryanair. I've flown with Ryanair probably 15 times or even more, maybe. Because when I was younger and used to go away a lot more often, there were lots of different companies about. I used to go with one called Monarch quite a lot. They were like another carrier, Monarch. Yeah, that's it. Which one's that, Jeanette? Change your handle name or to knock the silly stuff off. Crikey, it's bloody wind. You get a gust of wind making things very difficult. Get out of my face. Hey, what did Fug say? I missed that. Yeah, he must be one of them. He's a delinquent. Why don't you tell the world, Teesside? Why don't you just tell everybody? You know, and we can get a few YouTube idiots round. But thanks anyway. Yeah, well, go and guess somebody else's location, please. Don't put my location in the chat. That's how you invite clowns round. Think before you type. Yeah, well, you won't, but you already have done. I've just had to delete it. Every time somebody asks where I am, I always say I'm in Preston, not my exact location. Okay, I just like the company. Excellent, no problem, Ryanair. Yes, I am on a bridge, correct. Exactly where I am, on a bridge. No problem, Teesside. generally I don't mind, but for every 100 decent people on YouTube, there's always a few fruitcakes. You know what I mean? So you just keep your wits about you when you're parked up somewhere on your own. You know, keep on the ball, be ready for a rapid exit. Have you cracked it? Yeah, this umbrella's doing me head in today. We were fine when I first got here, and now it's just become a naughty umbrella. That's 3 o'clock. No, she won't be here today, Sanger, not in this weather. My God, that'd be perfect, that, because I'd said, you don't want to get in here in warmth. I'll put my heated seat on for you. I'll be very surprised if she comes past today, I will for sure. Somebody pulled up in a black car, though, that I'm not happy about. In a black Volvo Estate. The old 25 GXU. Could be somebody sinister. But I'm just going to run his number plate to make sure he's not the old police. The old, what do you call them ever? Peelers. I'm just going to run his number plate, see if he's a peeler. And I can find my app. Oh, God, I have that bloody app. Car check. BL25 GXU. He's on a police car, anyway. Well, it's not a Volvo. Looks like a Volvo, it's not. It's a Skoda. I thought it were a Volvo. The old peelers, yeah. Old peelers round here use Skodas. Skodas and Volvos. In fact, I think they do where you are, don't they, Heather? Skodas and Volvos. We have a lot of plain Skodas, undercover Skodas around here, and that's why I was undercover Skodas and undercover Volvos, and that's why we're just suspicious of this one, this black Skoda Estate that's just pulled up just about 30 yards away from me. But yeah, and usually when you check the number plate on the thing on the MOT checking thing, when the peelers, it doesn't show up. Yeah, same here, you can spot them a mile off. Especially when you pull alongside them and there's two blokes in there with high-vis vests on and wires and screens and all sorts of stuff dangling around inside the car. Am I missing something? No, you can't leak somebody's number plate, T-tag, because it's on front of the car, visible to the whole world. How can you leak a number plate? It's visible to the whole world. It's a number plate. When you drive anywhere in a car in this country, for a couple of miles, you've probably been picked up on about 500 CCTV cameras in that time. Yeah. Spot them a mile off. Hello, Arnab Dar. Peak male content. What's that mean? Explain yourself, Arnab. Peak male content. I don't think he wants to, Teesside. You can always tell by the window, yeah. Male porn, maybe. Well, I don't watch that. We love watching either trees. We love either these of JCB digging up videos. Excellent. No JCBs today. Did you get starting the new season of Blue Light? No, I'm going to start it tonight. I found it and I've got it in me, what's it now, on my projector. I found it the other day because I can't get BBC iPlayer on my projector, but I can get it through the other thing. I don't know what you call it. So I've moved it into my watch later pile now, and I'm going to start it tonight. See, I was going to start it last night, but the problem with me is I do one episode, then I want to do another, and then do another, and I can't put it down once I watch one episode. If it leaves you on a cliffhanger, I just have to watch the other episode, and so I do it when I know that I'm good to go. If you know what I mean, if that makes sense. I keep starting stuff and on ITV Player and never seeing it through. But the Blue Lights, that is one of my all-time favourites, is that. I like Blue Lights and I like the other one, Shetland. I always watch that when it comes out, Shetland. You know, Shetland with that Scottish guy and that young Scottish lass, they're like detective policemen or something. I forgot what he's called. He's in a lot of programmes, actually. And he's in a few different things. The guy who plays the UVF fella in the last series is in the Netflix show House of Guinness. I'm watching it at the minute. Right. I love Iron Brew. It's the best drink. I can't even remember what Iron Brew tastes like, to be honest with you. I hope. Why do we have... I missed that. Why do we have no problems with the Irish who emigrated here in the 70s and 80s, but now we have problems with Africans coming here? I have no idea, Jericho. That's something you're going to have to take up by watching the news and Googling and doing your own research on that one. Jeanette is purity of the highest order. Like tin lol. Get in, Rangers, 1-0. Who are Rangers playing Teesside? Alamak. Nasi Ku Turbang. How are we doing? I want my fee now, Jeanette. Boo. I take it you don't like Rangers, Sanger. Kilmarnock, that's who Rangers are playing. All right, will you take it in diabetic case? I'm living here 2 years. I'm from Cincinnati original, but Dodd, the Irish experience the same problems as the refugee. All right, got you, Jericho. Hello, Alamak Nazi Kutabang. I'm from Indonesia. Excellent. How are you doing? I think I should be given some sort of award for pronouncing names. Sorry for the noise, but I'm just going to have to put my engine on for a bit. It's getting a little bit chilly. Just put my heated seat on for a bit. Just don't want my radio blasting out, or else I'll be getting a strike off YouTube. It's nothing each. How's the weather there? Oh, it's lovely, Alamak. Can you not see? Are you having a laugh? It's cracking flags, as we say. As we say. Cracking the flags. It is 15:19, Alamak. 15:19 in the afternoon, obviously. He cracks them by hand. Ooh, I'm on the salt tablets here in Fleetwood. Ah. What do salt tablets do? What are they for? It's obviously something to do with water, perhaps, maybe. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Is that big factory there still in Fleetwood that makes ice? That big Fleetwood ice factory or whatever it's called? And Fisherman's Friend, are they still there? Oh, in here it's already 10:20 in the evening, I don't doubt. Let's summon Steve Thorfinn. Yeah. He might be singing somewhere, you never know. Could be having a sing-along somewhere. For when you sweat a lot, right? Fisherman's Friend's still there, and the big ice factory. I used to go there a lot. I used to go to I used to deliver to what is it? A shop on that. Oh my God! The umbrellas took a run. I've done a runner. Brilliant. The umbrella's now on the floor in the road. Excellent. Just what I wanted. And I can't get out to move it because my camera's in way, so that's that. A runaway umbrella, yeah. I need to get to work on something more structural. Terry's wearing his raincoat. It's a Fleetwood Mac. I like it. He's got a good voice. I'm here on Jeanette's last night. Oh yeah, he can sing. Boy, can he sing. I wanted him to the Ness and Dormer, but he weren't taking me on. Yeah, I need to think of something more proper. I need a piece of that blue plastic stuff that I'm after. Ice Factory's a joiner's workshop and Fisherman Friend is still there. Excellent. I remember those big factories. I used to deliver to as you come up the main road towards Fleetwood, and just before you got into town centre, they were like a left turn, and God, I can't remember what that road's called. They were a left turn, and there were a builder's supply there, a builder's merchants, and I used to deliver there, and then I used to deliver to a shop on that, what do they call it, that? Like a thing on side of water, like a shopping place on the side of water. I can't think what it's called. Like a marina, but there were shops on it on the right hand side. I can't remember what it's called. Oh God, what's it called? It's gone. It's gone out of my head. I can't remember what it's called. I used to deliver to a shop on there. Yes, it was. I mean, they tasted awful, but some people loved them. They were real love-hate sweets. I couldn't stand them, but obviously somebody likes them because they sell them everywhere. Freeport, that's it, Terry. Freeport, that's the one. And that's still there, is it, Freeport? Yeah, I used to go there. I used to deliver to a shop, and I can't remember which shop it were. I used to deliver there, and that builders merchants on way in, but God, I can't remember what that builders merchants we call it. I think it were part of a large chain of building merchants, you know, like a national chain, you know. And as soon as you turned left off the main road, it were first building on your right. And if you carried on down the road, it brought you back onto the main road again. It was almost like a gigantic lay-by. Winter starts officially on the November the 21st. Well, that's it now. We're into dark nights. It'll be dark tonight. The sun sets at 4:50 today. So it's get your bloomers out. Get your bloomers and your long johns. My son's 21st on Xmas Eve. Excellent. It's my 57th on Christmas Day. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to it. Like a pork in the eye with a stick. I hate it. I used to love Christmas and I hate it now. Hate it with venom. It could be something like that, but it doesn't. I just can't remember what it were. It used to turn off. I want to say the road was something like Course Road or Gorse Road or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually, it starts on December the 1st. What does? What starts on December the 1st? Winter? No, it's earlier than that. What's it called that day when it starts? What's it called that day when winter starts? There's a name for it. Same Rich, my dad's got took into hospital on Christmas Eve last year and never came out. Yeah. I hate it being either Christmas. I used to love it, but I don't now. It's just horrendous. Equinox, that's it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's horrible. It's all right. It's all right that you've got families. You know, if you're with a family, you're all right. But when you're on your own, Christmas, I think, is a crap time when you live alone. It's a crap time. It's not good for people who live on their own. I don't know why we've got a train actually stopped here. Don't know if you can see the headlights, but it's stationary for some odd reason, which I've never seen before ever. Just zoom in if you can see. Well, you can't see, unfortunately. But it's there. It's just stationary. I don't get it why it's stationary because I don't even think there's a signal there. I'm baffled. It's definitely stationary, and I don't think there's a signal there, which is a bit weird. Very weird. It's definitely stopped. Hope he doesn't run over somebody or something. Yes, she certainly does. Did you hear 3 bangs? No. I'm curious to know why this train stopped, because there is no signal there, so I don't understand why it stopped. I wish I had my other camera on me, because I'd be able to zoom right up to it and see what's going on, but I haven't got it with me. Might be able to zoom in on my phone, actually, on my other phone. Let's have a look. See if I can... It's definitely stopped, and it's a northern train. It looks like a 195. And it's stationary, and there's no signal there, which is weird. It's on the down fast. The down fast. And it's stopped. I see 72, stationary. Right, meteorological and astronomical season. Yeah, well, the correct season. I'm lost. Middlesbrough drew 2-2 against Rangers in pre-season friendly. I was there. Excellent. Come on, why is this train stopped? It's very odd. Very odd indeed. Especially when there's no signal there. That's the odd bit. If there was a signal there, I'd understand it. But there's no signal there. Don't know, Stuart. I've never, ever, in the years I've been coming here, seen a train stopped there. If it had been on the other line, the first line, the one nearest to camera, I'd say we're waiting for points, but it's not. It's the train is actually the train from Manchester Airport to, I think it's Barrow-in-Furness, Windermere. It's the Manchester Airport to Windermere train. So it's no reason to change track. So, yeah, so do I, Terry. And the thing is, well, there's nothing behind it at the moment. But why has it stopped? That's unusual. Very, very unusual. I'll just see if I can spin the camera around and zoom in a bit for you. But there it is. It's stationary. It's a 195, and it's just stopped dead for some reason. There will be an explosion. I don't think it's an explosion. I'd have seen that, but it's definitely stopped. And there's no south-facing signals there. The next signal is oh, it's moving. It's moving now. It's on the move. Whatever happened is no longer happening. I haven't a clue what that were about. Not the foggiest. Thought you might have to do a fight. That car's still there. No, the car's gone. Senga. He's gone. It turns Manchester Piccadilly, your Wilmslaw, where it rejoins main line. There could be trespassers. I didn't see anything, but to be honest, I wouldn't have noticed somebody on the track from this distance away. I'm about where that train was stopped. It's about 3/4 of a mile away, I'd say. But it's gone now. There was no explanation for that. I have no idea. Have you seen any fans come yet? Fans? I think we would see them if there was. Train spotting trips, how are we doing? You're a 3 o'clock regular. There's no chance of that today, Stuart. Tomorrow maybe, because apparently for the rest of the week, the afternoons are going to be nice, but the mornings are going to be a bit spitty. What's that supposed to mean, Teesside trains? Explain yourself, Teesside. Richard, I clicked on my notifications for hard points, showed me a leaderboard thing saying loads of other people have hyped your videos. Right, well, I don't even know where to go for this. No Chris James, no Eurostar. In Preston, train spotting trips, Preston. Yeah, I know what you mean, Teesside. Just, hello, Neil Bell. How are we doing? Yes, correct, train spotting trips. On a very wet, dismal West Coast main line. How's it going, Neil Bell? At least I'm saying your correct name today after that disaster the other day. I was just watching the Hearts game. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Neil Bell. That day I had the wrong glasses on and I misread it. I'm being serious. I've been told there is a train called the Fowler. Yeah. Past Newbury. So it's sunny, yeah. I wish I were in Newbury at the moment then. Yeah. Hello, Tobias Lorenz. How are we doing? Can't tell what you're saying, but good afternoon. This weather's shocking. It's not raining, but it's going a bit misty now. A little bit misty. Press this retouch button and it doesn't do anything. It says retouch off, retouch on. What the hell does it do? Oh my god. Effects. You can put effects on. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it won't be bothering me, any of them. Hello, Crossberry, how are we doing? Yeah, I know there's a train called the Fowler, but we also knew what you meant, Teesside. Because that guy said, "Where are you?" and you immediately replied, "Fowler." You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I know what a Fowler is, but it's not what you meant, Teesside. How is this? I'm fine, thank you, Tobias. It's supposed to be snowing now. That I do not believe, Stuart. I don't believe that for a minute. So you just decided randomly to type the word Fowler in. Don't worry about it, Teesside. Who's this? Who is this? It is Richard. Sorry, I meant, where is this railway? My English is not... Ah, right. Your English is not that good. What you've just typed in there is absolutely perfect English. But anyway, yes, I'm on the West Coast Main Line in the United Kingdom near Preston. Yeah, I'll be amazed, Snow. I'd be amazed. I would, especially if it does it in next hour when I've got to go to Sainsbury's. I'd be more than amazed, I'd be really annoyed. Yep. Up to Senga race at Senga. Well, what am I reading here? Yep, to snow 2 centimetres. An hour? Bloody hell. I'll have to get me flipping, get my skis out. Next week. Oh well. What weather forecasts are you lot reading? Have you been reading this at Sunday Sport by any chance, these weather forecasts? Hello, Strawberry Fox 162, how are we doing? If you want a reliable weather forecast, Strawberry, don't ask anybody in this chat. I'm not mad at all, T-Sad, just stop going on about it. Happy days, hopefully. Starmer starts dishing out heating grants this year. Yeah. Indian summer sent back to Delhi for refund. Rangers are winning 2-1, are they? Lots of goals in this game. And you're mannequin, Richard. We're going to have an Indian summer next month. Don't look on the BBC weather app. Yeah. Don't believe anything on BBC. Now a steam train was a team by this weather. Dream. Who is your huz? What's that mean, Teesside? Who is your huz? Explain what a huz is, Teesside. I'm on a train in the US right now. Excellent, Andy. Hello to the US. £25 a day. Excellent. That question, Teesside, who is your huz? What does that mean? Explain yourself. Who is your huz? Oh, that's 150, Gary. They changed the criteria this year. All right. I haven't got any of them, so nothing. Who are Rangers playing at the moment? One stop and it died. Oh, God. No. Teesside. Oh, don't be sorry. I've had one. I know what they're like. I've had a go. Kilmarnock. All right. Oh, Dominic. It's one apiece. That game. I will get dumped first day. Girls can't keep a relationship. I will get dumped. How old are you, Teesside? Teesside, you're acting very Yeah, you're 13. You don't need to be worrying about girls. I'll give you a top tip if you're trying to get a girl, Teesside. Don't put their address all over the internet. That'll be a good start. You're only 13. Don't worry about it. I will never dox. Not so sure about that, but go on, I'll give you that. Correct. Good Lord. By YouTube, by the rules of YouTube, T-side, you shouldn't actually be in this chat by the rules of YouTube. I'm just putting that out there, just, you know. There's definitely no Class 57s today, no. There's nothing exciting, it's just passenger trains today, and not a right lot of them. Hence why, in half an hour or so, I'll be going. And yes, as oldies know what doxing is. Yeah, that's when you say, when you start putting people's location down when they're live streaming, that's doxing. You know what I mean? Could be a septic fan. What's a septic fan? Is that Celtic? We're covering some topics in this chat today. Spuds in oven, excellent. You mean, yeah. Spuds in the oven. Close enough. As loyal Paradise fans. I'm loyal. Don't forget, double tap the screen, people. There's 78 of you watching. Double tap and subscribe. What's better about, what can you be doing better than watching a rainy railway track? You know, you've got all them channels on your TV, but this is miles better. You know, you've got Sky Movies and everything, and hundreds of channels, and you know, and Jeanette's got lots of channels. And you could be watching all them, but no, you're watching a wet railway track. That's good. It's good for the mind. Can't win every game. We've done that for years. At 13, T-side, you shouldn't be worrying about anything. Jeanette loves trains. Not so sure about that, but go on. She knows what a pendolino is. Everybody knows what a pendolino is on this channel. Not looking forward to having to retrieve my umbrella. I tolerate them, lol. What's a train? What? Standing at the station, I'm waiting for a train to take me to the border. I'm my loved one far away. Jeanette is a gold medal Welly Bob champion. Won medals for accuracy. Just ask Pixie. And no, there's no 66s today. Hello Thomas, what line? It's the West Coast main line. I'm playing my Xbox as well as watching you on my game. I'm on a dirt bike. Excellent. This is the West Coast main line. near Preston. I won a medal for a shot put, no kidding either. I love class 156s. We won't see any of them on here either. Don't do 156s here. I'd have to go onto the branch line for a 156. And there's no trains at all running today on that. It's all bus replacements today. They must be doing some work somewhere, but I don't know where. Any more singing and you can catch the Spanish train that runs between Guadalquivir and Old Seville. That's Christyburg, that. It's a Spanish train that runs between. I can't remember the lyrics to that. And speaking of pendolinos, there's a Spanish train that runs between Guadalquivir and Old Seville, and at the dead of night the whistle blows, and you'll hear she's running still. And then they hush their children back to sleep, lock doors, upstairs they creep, for it is said that the souls of the dead fill that train 10,000 deep. While a railway man lay dying with his people by his side, his family were crying, knelt in prayer before he died. But above his head, just waiting for the dead, was the devil with a twinkle in his eye. Well, God's not around, and look what I've found. This one is mine. There you go. I hate trains, they're cool. Alright, well, you're better off not watching this channel, Joseph, I'm afraid. Sorry to hear that. You've got me a ticket, Stuart, thank you. I apologise, Joseph, but I love trains and I want to drive them. Joseph, sorry for your loss. Maybe this is not the best place for you, correct? Yeah. That's when the devil won the souls of the dead playing poker with the Lord. Spanish train, Christyburg, yeah. I used to have the Christyburg album. Joseph, is your friend's fault for Joseph? Yeah, I think we'll hide that. We don't need that. Gary beat me to it. Well done, Gary. Hello. Danzali 6234. How are we doing? Hello. 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 How are we doing? Always thrills me, your name. Hello. Hello. I asked my partner for a Chicago album years ago, opened it on Christmas morning, and he got me Chicago. I couldn't. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh yeah. If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. And if you leave me now, you'll take away the very heart of me. Ooh, no, baby, please don't go. Da, da. A love like ours. I forgot. Is love hard to find? How could we let it slip away? I was fuming saying you don't know me. Brilliant. Can I go? Me. How could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we both regret the things we said today. I like a bit of Chicago. One of his best songs. Well, how can you? Brew is the best drink ever. It's my favourite. Excellent. Musical interlude, yeah. Are you sure Mum doesn't like musicals? I think that's brilliant, that. Asked him for Chicago. CD and he gets you the musical. Richard, you should try and brew. I will do one day, just out of curiosity, because I don't think I've ever had it in my life. Hello, Mustang, how we doing? Welcome. I'm doing married, I'm fine. Who is Ford Mustang? Ford Mustang is just above you in the chat. He's a regular. Very regular. Excellent. He comes in on nearly every stream. He's a stalwart, as they say. Just call me Noah. Excellent. No problem. There's loads of flavours of Iron Brew now. Why does it have to be 1969? Well, that's obviously the model of the year of the car, Teesside. There we have a Transpennine 397. Hello, Dax Tech, how are we doing? Where? Where on the stair? Where on the stair? Right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity, clop on the stair. Right there. That's where. Maybe think you've come into a nut house. I can't help it when somebody types that word in. I just gotta I've just got to go with it when I get that word. It's a little thing that me and Senga have. Every time that word pops up, I have to sing that song. But yeah, we're on the West Coast Main Line near Preston in the United Kingdom. Are you looking towards Preston Station? No, I'm looking towards London. A small can of iron brew is 75 pence. Richard sings when there isn't any trains, yeah. And then when there's no trains for a bit, you know what I mean, I can up the ante, you know what I mean, and really, you know, create a proper musical instrument. Hello. I mean, I can't read that. Hide Boot, how are we doing? Hide Boot. Where's the next train? It's on the track somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. Oh God, he's off. He's off. I've lost my way. I lost my way though, I'm sorry. UK has a bad system. Yeah, it does. Every system we have in the UK is bad, unfortunately. I can't drink it anymore because I used to drink it with vodka, so I can't drink it anymore. Iron brew and vodka, oh hellfire. That sounds interesting. I've never had iron brew. I must get a can just out of curiosity to see what it tastes like. True, Jeanette, he's getting worse. Thanks. The rivers are babbling on. Yeah. Catch you later, Jackie. Sorry I missed that. See you later, Jackie. Catch you later. Is what my mum, how do you know what gin tastes like if you're only 13? Yeah. Don't start drinking at your age. You've got to at least wait until you're 14. Oh, hello, Franklin. Hello, Andy Ashworth. How are we doing? Welcome back, Franklin. Hello, Andy. How are we doing? Yes, you're back, Franklin. I agree, Gary. They rot your insides. Teesside transfer Jeanette. My mum said iron brew tastes like gin. Can you zoom in on the cow? Oh, fire, I can't even see a cow. No, I can't zoom in on the cow. What cow? Where are you looking? I don't drink gin, no. All good, thank you. Sat in front of my log burner enjoying your stream. Yeah, I wish I was sat in front of your log burner myself. I am nice and warm though, to be honest. It's just a bit miserable here. I won't be here for much longer with the clock going back. It's going to go dark very soon. Less space to be handy, yeah. Franklin, it's so cloudy. It is, yes. Rangers have just scored, according to Teesside. He has said that once before, though. So we'll just wait. We'll wait for confirmation. Dark soon, you're right there, Stuart. Hello, Caps Studios, how are we doing? How do you even get a 270 XP, do a stream? How do you even get a 270, do a stream? I don't know. I don't understand all this XP business, Cap. I need to sit down and investigate it further. I'm certainly not I'm not up to speed on that yet, the XP job. It's all a bit of a mystery to me. It's all a mystery. I have a DeWalt XP battery. Yeah, they're more use, Gary. But my town is so very big, so nah. I think I've got an old laptop somewhere, and I think that's got Windows XP on it. I will fund you, I have ways. I will find you, I have ways. Friends in high places. Stuart, you don't have to leave a lot of trees behind you. I'm hungry, what should I eat? I'll give you a tip, Teesside. Food. Yes, I know, I'm just asking what you recommend for me to eat. Whatever you like, whatever you want. Just eat whatever you fancy. We're having roast pork dinner. Same, Jeanette. Joe, you check brake lights. Oh, God. What? Okay. Teesside, you're having roast pork, are you? Right. Well, then why are you asking what you should have for your tea if you already know what you're having? I don't get it. You're having roast pork for your tea, but you just said, what should I have for my tea, asking us for suggestions, but now you're saying you have roast pork, so this story's not stacking up with me. You know what I mean? What snack? Oh, right, you should have said then, what snack do you recommend? Yeah, I got it. You just said, I'm hungry, what should I eat? I'm with you now, I've got it. Hello, Keith. How we doing? I've missed a Keith in the chat. Hello, Keith58. How we doing? Welcome back. Sorry I missed you in the chat there. We're scrolling a bit quick for me, as they say. Yeah, have a bag of crisps. Have some Monster Munch. Shouldn't be having a snack this close to your tea anyway. It's nearly tea time. You don't want to be eating snacks. It'll spoil your tea. It'll upset your appetite. Sing, Richard. What do you want? Do you want a bit more Chicago, Singer? I can knock you a bit more Chicago up if you want. I could do a bit of Chicago, then you can imagine it's the CD that you never got. Just look without any backing music, really. Hello, Keith. Oh, I never wanted. I eat anything in a big back, but oh, I know I'm not fat. Excellent. A finger of fudge is just enough until it's time to eat. Eat full of Cadbury's chocolate and good enough to eat. Excellent. Hello, smooth operator. How are we doing? Furnace is playing up on a Sunday here. You must live in a big house if you need a furnace. Saying I'm having a flashback, sorry. Don't you have the finger of fudge advert? No. It's full of peppery goodness. I was the conqueror, lol. The conqueror? I don't know the song, that one singer, I'm afraid. I don't know it. I mean, I know bits of it, but that's about it, I'm afraid. Finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. That's about it. No kitchenettes or pop down beds here, host. I can well imagine. You can't remember. I can soon get the lyrics up on my phone if I need to. I can soon get the lyrics up just to annoy Stuart. It's on YouTube. Any more and I will send you the big hill for a loaf. Send you up the big hill for a loaf. Hello, Mustang, how are we doing? I'm behind the screen. Excellent. My dad can't be arsed with arroz, so we are having pizza. Oh, well, hey, that's a quick change around. That's thinking on the fly, if I ever have hear it. Who normally cooks the roast? I bet they're happy. Getting a bit dark there. Soon we'll be here, I'm afraid. And that's when I'll be calling it a do. I'm having two big bags of crisps. I'm having a Sunday roast for dinner. Excellent. Everybody's having a Sunday roast. What are you having, Sanger? What's happening? What's happening in the Gracie household as far as tea's concerned? Getting sick of hearing about these roasts. Everybody's living like royalty, apart from me. You won't get any pudding if you don't eat your meat, correct? You won't get any pudding if you don't eat your meat, that is true. Who is having a chicken dinner? Not me. Hello, Shavik YT. How are we doing? Good afternoon. Hello. Oh, only on a Sunday. Senga's having stovies. Stovies. I'm just in the United Kingdom, near Preston. The United Kingdom, near Preston. Don't like haggis. Oh, it's good as haggis. Trying to use what's left up in freezer. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know what I'll be having. No idea. No idea. I've only had haggis once. I've had it a few times, haggis. There used to be a chip shop did it near us, but it doesn't now. Used to haggis and John Bulls. It's a myth that people from Scotland like haggis. I think some people do and some people don't. You know, it's probably they are hard to catch. Nice little thing. Dang old computer board has gone. Oh dear. That sounds like it's going to cost you something smooth. How is life in Scotland, Singer? Says Teesside. I tried to make an ice rink out of ice cubes, but it won't work. Yeah. It's weird this time of year. I mean, it's starting to go dark, and it just feels later than what it is. Just pour water down once winter comes and you have an ice rink, yeah. I'm gonna have to chuck some stuff in my slow cooker and make a stew and dumplings. Yeah, that sounds good. Stew and dumplings. I have dumplings with my mince, yeah. Water. I'll try it. I will. Could live in that place called Yukov or whatever it's called at the top of Russia, and they just throw water into it and it just instantly freezes and lands as ice crystals. Richard, are you getting iron brew on the way home? No. I'm not that desperate to try it. I am actually going in Sainsbury's on my way home, so if I see a can, I'll buy a can, but I won't be rooting around the shop looking for a can, that's for sure. But I do have to go in Sainsbury's to collect some shopping for the old woman. Same as square, no loin, crap, must be steak, square, slice. We like cubed beef. Oh, pardon me. Plenty of onions, mushrooms, leeks, tatties and carrots. Parsnips and Swedes. Yeah. Don't forget, yesterday, this was 5:30. Yeah. That is true, Stuart. I love raw beef ham. Hello, Gregory Frank. How are we doing? The hold 9 yards. How's it going, Gregory Frank? What's it all about? Do you like raw beef ham? I've never even heard of raw beef ham. Is that just sliced beef? What we call sliced beef, or is it something different? Because I don't know how a beef can be called a ham, because ham's ham and beef's beef. You know what I mean? That's what's baffling me. You know, it's either ham or it's beef. Hello, Fitness Travel. How are we doing? That's one of my mum's saying, is that if anybody's miserable, she'll say, bloody hell, look at that, they're getting a face like a bad ham. What the hell's that supposed to mean, a bad ham? Look at that bugger, they're getting a face like a bad ham. It's like a bit of bacon to look at, only beef, right? You get a raw beef ham when you get beef curry from Chinese, right? Where is this location? I'm in the United Kingdom on the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston. I boil it to make my curry. I don't know what I'm having tonight. I've got spaghetti bolognese, or potato hash, or Chinese curry, or can't remember what the others are. Can't remember. Just trying to visualise them now in fridge, but I can't remember. I'm going to ban football talking here. I don't want anybody upsetting my my guests with football scores. Okay, catch you later, Jeanette. I don't really bother with football unless it's Celtic versus Rangers. See you later, Jeanette. It doesn't put food on the table. No, that's true. It doesn't. Nobody puts food on my table. I put it on there myself. I support my legs. Yep. Yes. Everybody needs a little time away, I heard her say, from each other. See you later, Jeanette. I think I see a train. No, afraid not, Stuart. You can see a green light and a yellow light. Do you like liver? Yeah, I do. Liver and onions. Oh, yeah. I don't mind liver or kidney. Lots of people don't like liver, but it don't bother me. It's alright. I am the youngest in the chat. Yes, you are. Definitely. And I think I'm probably the oldest. But I'm not in the chat, but I think I'm probably the oldest. Yes, I like liver. Hello, Reese Davis Bates. How are we doing? A class 390 has just left Preston, going to London. Excellent. Liver, onions, tatties, gravy, yum yum. Yeah, yeah. I don't mind liver. It's a funny texture to it. It's a weird texture, but it tastes all right. I couldn't sort of eat it like cooked and dry on its own. It has to be in something, but it's all right. Once it's in gravy with some other bits and bats, it's great. I don't mind kidney either. I don't mind. There's no meat I dislike, I must admit. The only foods I do not eat, I can't stand. I can't think about it off the top of my head. There must be some. I can't think of anything. Oh, I don't like tripe. I wouldn't eat tripe. No, my dad used to eat tripe, and I used to be, you know what I mean? It's horrible. Tripe is horrible, and he used to have it with vinegar and onions boiled up. Oh God, no, it was disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a rice fan. I do eat rice, but it's not my favourite. What I tend to do when that woman sends me dishes with rice in, I tend to get two and bin the rice out to them and just make one with the two non-ricey halves, if you know what I mean, the meat halves, because I'm not a rice fan, and it's not good for your rice. You know, people think rice and, you know, the pasta, it's actually not particularly good for you, especially late in days. If you're going to eat, you know, them such things, what they call slow release carbohydrates, you should eat them early in the day. But yeah, fried rice, now that's a totally different ball game, is that saying? I love fried rice. Totally different. I don't even know, how do you make fried rice? You just simply get some boiled rice and chuck it in frying pan. Is it as simple as that? So Richard does have a buzz. No, I haven't. Have a huzz. No, I haven't. I live alone, Teesside. I live on my own. Add egg, and then, so you get normal standard boiled rice, and you just throw it in a frying pan with some egg, and that's it, is it, Senga? And obviously a bit of oil and stuff to stop it sticking, but that's basically it, is it? Because I love fried rice. It's a totally different taste, isn't it? You know. No, I don't have a huzz. I live alone. I think we've covered this topic once. I'm not sure if you need certain type of rice. All right, I don't know. I've only ever had it from Chinese at Chip Shop. Because if I'm getting rice from a takeout, I always ask for fried rice and not boiled rice. I used to love it, fried rice with curry on. Oh, heaven. Heaven. My mum used to make it. Yeah, I certainly haven't got a husband, and I ain't got a wife. I do have another girl that lives in house, but she's got 4 legs and a tail. Special fried rice, yeah. I can't get Chicago out of my head now, Sanger. You started that with the Chicago. Got it stuck in my head now, like an earworm, Chicago. Richard deserves a huzz. Hello, Reuben. How are we doing? Reuben, not Reuben, Reuben. My mind's gone. Can't think of any apart from you leave me now. Oh God, I can think of loads of Chicago. Well, not loads, but certainly the other, what I call the other top track is that one that goes, everybody needs a little time away. I heard her say from each other. Even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise you. That was one that was stuck in my head. Hello, Reese Krispies. How are we doing? I love your name, Reese. Reese Krispies. I'm a train spotter and airplane spotter too. Excellent, Reuben. How's it going, Reese Krispies? Yeah, it was stuck in my head with that from earlier on because you mentioned Chicago, and it just it was stuck in my head with that track for some odd reason. I used to love Johnny Logan too. Johnny Logan, cracky, what did he sing? Johnny Logan. Name rings a bell, but that's about as good as it gets. Johnny Logan, let's have a look at Johnny Logan. Sorry, T-Sad, I missed what you said. RB's ignoring me now. What did you say? Richard, when did you last have it? Oh, a few years ago. I like, excellent. Jeffrey Coles, what country are you spotting trains from? That England? Yes, it is England, correct, Jeffrey Coles? Yes, I'm in England, Jeffrey. My spuds are not ready yet. Reuben, I liked, excellent. Well done, Reuben. I'm just looking at Johnny Logan tracks, trying to refresh my memory. I think I know one of them. I've been waiting such a long time, looking out for you, but you're not here. What's another year? Middlesbrough. Reminds me of Chicago, the Eurovision one. Ruben, where are you from? Where are you all coming from? I like the video. Rangers 4-1. Echo Music Productions. How we doing? From Smurfland. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, Singer. That's why I said that. I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I just knew it. Anyway, it's now dark and not very pleasant here, so I'm going to thank everybody for viewing and watching and whatever you've done, and I'm going to call it a do because it's just starting to rain heavy, as you can hear. I don't know if you can hear it, so I'll put my window up for a kick-off before I do anything. And I shall catch you later. Catch everybody later, and thanks for watching. I have to go on my shopping mission now. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks a lot, Teesside, Senga, Ruben. Catch you later, Badger. I'm just ending this now. Catch you later, Mustang. Anybody else I've missed, I'm sorry. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching. And there will be another one, probably tomorrow. Hopefully. Catch you all later.